Hi, this is John with GK3 Capital. In this class, we're going to discuss the important concept of conversions. In the context of inbound marketing, a conversion is defined as a moment when a website visitor takes a desired action. Now, this action could be anything from clicking a button to filling out a form or booking a meeting with you or your sales team. What a conversion looks like will depend on where your prospect is in their journey and the content and website experience you've built. The point is, your prospects are interacting with your website in a way you design them to, and your conversion points continue to guide them along through their journey. In this way, conversions are meant to act as checkpoints for your content that ultimately aid in changing and advancing the life cycle stage of a prospect. Remember, your content is an integral part of every stage in the inbound methodology. While lead generation may be what you're focused on, inbound at its core is about relationship management. This means that even after a visitor becomes a lead, you're feeding your visitor remarkable content. In the conversion stage, there are a couple concepts worth explaining: calls to action and conversion paths. A call to action can be defined as any element on your website or blog that prompts your visitor to take an action. This could be an image or a clickable line of text, but it should act quite literally as a call for your visitors to take the action you have designed for them to take. Think of calls to action as the fuel that powers the conversions on your website. They allow you to track a prospect's progression, and they promote the exchange of their information for your content offers. This brings us to a conversion path. A commonly used definition of a conversion path is the process by which a prospect becomes a known lead. This is generally accomplished through a series of calls to action paired with your content offers. For example, say you had an ebook that you wanted to give to your visitors in exchange for their email address. You could create an enticing call to action button that redirects to a landing page with a form for the visitor to fill out. Once they fill out the form, you could then redirect them to an optimized thank you page or send them a follow-up email with the ebook. Here are a few good practices on creating a conversion path. The first is to create awareness. You need an element to attract visitors to your offer. Your prospect is coming to your website page for a reason. They may even have a specific question. The first conversion tool that you use to attract their attention needs to show them that you have the answers, or at least showcase you've got value to add to their experience. The second step is to determine your endpoint. If you're linking your visitors directly to a PDF through a call to action button, then that's a single-step conversion path. Often, however, there's an ultimate goal for your website visitor to complete a series of steps. Now, the third step in building your conversion path is to chart your course. You have an element that kicks off the conversion path. You've identified where you want your prospect to end up. Now you need to design a plan for the experience that occurs in between. This brings us to step 4, analyze. Ideally, after the conversion, your visitor has their question answered and is off enjoying their content. Your work doesn't stop there, though. Now it's time to take a step back and get a health check on how your conversion path is performing. Remember, conversions mark an exchange between you and your prospects. They also can signify movement in their journey and an advancement towards a final decision. For this reason, conversions are one of the most significant metrics you can track. As you might have guessed, conversions can take a variety of formats. Across your website, you can have call to action buttons, landing pages, blog posts, forms, meeting links, or chatbots, just to name a few. Here's a best practice. A tried and true conversion path that aligns really well with the inbound methodology is the landing page conversion path. This usually includes an attention-grabbing call to action button, which redirects to a landing page tailored to speak directly to your prospect. An optimized form usually sits above the fold on the web page and acts as a gate to your content offer. After filling out the form, the prospect, now considered a known lead, is redirected to a thank you page where they can download the offer and access the navigation back to the rest of the website. This method is typically used as lead generation for a variety of offers, from ebooks to demos to consultations. Each can contextually function as the right tool. The exact combination of tools or how many conversions you want is not an exact science and is highly contextual depending on what you're trying to accomplish. And that's it. Now you have an understanding of a conversion, a call to action, and a conversion path. Download our conversion checklist and use it as a guide for creating your own calls to action and conversion paths. Next up, lead nurturing.